Guys, listen to this fool. Listen to this idiot. Oh my God. Whoa.
Anyway, listen to this guy.
The other day I was seeing a cooking channel here in the coast.
The African Village Life.
Which was doing very well, which was opened by one of my students actually. Not even one, but two of my students.
All right, no wonder. So Lynette and Chalokush are your students.
Guys, this is 𝐷𝐿 now trying to attack Marwa for what he said. Marwa cannot now speak about Clarice. So now, JT, you own Clarice. And James, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. Now he has come to attack Marwa because Marwa spoke about AVL. And yes, 𝐷𝐿, Chalokush and Lynette are Marwa's students because they were around Marwa during the party. They went there for a shout out. They stayed around Marwa for a long time. They were learning from Marwa. So what are you telling people? What are you trying to say now? Gosh, guys, let's listen some more. Idiot, 𝐷𝐿. Oh my God.
I've been wondering. So you're so proud of what Lynette and Chalo did, and you're coming here to defend them, your students.
This channel was doing very well, you know. It had over 500,000 followers. They were pulling millions of views a month.
Okay.
And people just went and spoiled the channel.
Yes.
Are you kidding me, bro? Who went to spoil the channel?
You.
Is it not Lynette and Chalo themselves?
It is
who
you.
Came out here and say they fired Clarice. They are the one who destroyed the channel. What are you saying, man?
The big question, why did we fire Clarice?
So why is your teacher or your master saying that there is some people came to spoil your channel? If you don't...
𝐷𝐿, you know, do not turn things around. Stop turning things around. It is you who went to spoil the channel. You are even uninvited. You hopped onto a train that you do not even know where it is going. You started eating ugali without washing your hands. Guys, when we were kids, when we were growing up, we used to say, usiingilie ugali bila kunawa mkono. Do not, it's like you're joining a party and you're starting to eat ugali without even washing your hands. You have to wash your hands first. This guy, he started to eat ugali without washing his hands because he is greedy. He saw where there's money, he hopped on there, and he went to mess up everything. This guy, I keep repeating, did not even know anything about AVL. He knew nothing about AVL, guys. He just watched 1 or 2 videos real quick. He asked a few questions here and there, and then he decided, you know what? Money, 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 I'm in. That is what happened. So 𝐷𝐿, it is you and your crazy gang who went there and you spoiled everything for them. Yes, Lynette fired Clarice because of her own shenanigans. You cannot keep such an employee. Companies fire people all the time. Oh yes. So yes, they could not handle her shenanigans anymore and they fired her. So what? Guys, does it mean all these big organizations, corporations, companies, all these institutions, when they fire people, that means they are messing up with their work or their corporations, their companies, whatever? Is that what it means? No. In fact, you are firing this person so that you can make your company, your organization, your corporation better. Because guys, if somebody is not delivering, if somebody is bringing negative energy, if somebody is bringing their personal problems to the work, if when somebody is having a problem with their husband, they have to drag that, whole drama to work. People who do not know how to differentiate between work and, home. People who cannot draw the line. People who cannot set boundaries. Now, these are people who are supposed to work in your company. When you set up your work, when you invest, you're investing so that you can make a profit. You're not investing so people can come and play around with your work. And guys, let me say this at this moment before I forget. This Clarice and James, I hope in their channel, Clarice Village, whatever, I hope that they are not going to bring their personal life, personal feelings, personal issues into their work. Because guys, if they do, then this channel is doomed to fail. And that is the truth, guys. Because they are going to be having disagreements as couples. As a couple, they are going to be having their own disagreements. However, if now, every time they have a disagreement, I saw that tantrum. I had that tantrum that this girl, Clarice, threw. And I was like, what? You remember when she called Lynette, oh, Missy Gikazi, I'm like, hey. So you can imagine if that is how she was talking to her employer. How would she be talking to James on set? Because they quarreled last night or this morning. Guys, if these people do not learn how to differentiate between their personal life and their work, it is going to bring a problem even in their channel. And that is the truth. One thing JT should know is that whatever is hidden will have to come out to light. Whether they like it or not, guys. Because they can be out here covering for this couple. However, guys, if things are not straightened out, these issues are going to recur. They're going to recur because they are the same people, guys. And this time around, they're going to be having more money. And I realized, even this James, Sim Chacha, Sim Dog, even him, that means, guys, even him, he is not, he's not like laying low. Even him is up there. When I see money, we want to see money first so that we can be motivated. We want to see money. What? You want to see money? You've not yet even monetized fully. I mean, guys, they haven't even received their pin. We want to see money first. Guys, now you can imagine if this is how James is hyping himself up because of the money. And this other woman on this other side, we are told and we have seen through receipts, through evidence that she also is greedy. Now you can imagine these two people, if they do not sort out themselves now, and if they do not know how to set boundaries, to know what should be in, what should come into work and what should not, they're going to be dragging their whole mess from the house to their workplace. I'm telling you what, we're going to see it out here. I don't know who they're going to blame now. I don't know who 𝐷𝐒 is going to be blaming. Guys, people should style up. Marwa came out to speak about his students. Marwa is proud about 𝐶𝐿 and Lynette 𝐾𝐒. These are people he knows very well, guys. All of us, some of us, most of us knew them from IAmMarwa. Yes, I knew Lynette 𝐾𝐒 from IAmMarwa. I knew 𝐶𝐿 from IAmMarwa. So yes, he is and they are. They both, 𝐶𝐿 and Lynette, they are products of IAmMarwa, and IAmMarwa is proud of them. What is wrong with IAmMarwa coming out to talk about them? What is wrong with IAmMarwa coming out to tell the world that these people were doing their own thing and people like 𝐷𝐒 went to mess them up? With their craziness, with their greed, with their bad mind. Shame on you, 𝐷𝐒. What are you telling us here? Huh?
You fired Clarice and you threw him out of the channel that she grew. Wait, did I hear him saying that Clarice and James are uneducated, zero education?
And here are two people from the village with zero education. They can start a cooking channel and go viral and blow up.
Okay.
And when I say two people who are not very educated are the guys who used to cook in the channel.
Clarice and James.
Guys, I mean, isn't it obvious that they're not very educated? Is that a secret? Is that an insult? Is that wrong for Marwa to say? Marwa was trying to say this, guys, that even without a lot of education, these two people, Clarice and James, were able to work in this channel and help it grow. What Marwa was trying to say is this: instead of people coming out, people like 𝐷𝐒 coming out to insult people on the internet, why can't people do something beneficial like that? Why can't people focus? Why can't people do positive things? That is all Marwa was trying to say, guys. But 𝐷𝐒 is trying to make it seem as though Marwa was saying something wrong. Marwa was only trying to tell people, you know what? On YouTube, you can make it. You don't have have to be manipulative. You don't have to do the wrong things. You don't have to be a negative reactor. You don't have to be insulting people on the streets. Guys, you don't have to be doing something wrong. Just do the right thing. You can grow small, but you are going to get there. Marwa was just trying to advise people. But now, you have all heard what this 𝐷𝐿 is coming out to say. Shame on you once again, 𝐷𝐿. You are speaking crap. Rubbish.
I see. Zero education, uneducated. So that is why you and your students thought they will use them, Clarice and James. Manipulate them. I kind of heard Clarice now, Lynette and Charlo saying the kind of same thing, that Clarice and James have no idea even how much a ginger costs. What did she say?
We usually have more than 50 kids in our day feeding. It's us who buy the food, and it's us who write down the recipes. Clarice doesn't know even how much, for example, which ginger costs. She
For real?
Yeah.
Who doesn't know how much a ginger costs? Is she not the one who's been for 2 years?
𝐷𝐿, you cannot come out with that kind of nonsense. When Lynette was saying that, Lynette meant that they were the ones who are doing everything. Guys, I can direct translate something from Swahili to English. And that is how you say, huyu atajui bei ya ginger. Guys, that is not to mean they don't know the price of ginger. That is only to say that they are not the ones who are buying it. Guys, I don't know if I'm making sense. Swahili speakers, please help me out here. When you are saying, some things are like, it's like a saying, sort of. How you say things. I don't know how to call it, but it's how you say things, But 𝐷𝐿 knows it very well, but he is trying to, because the English speakers will not understand, so he is trying to make it seem as though Lynette literally meant. She did not mean it literally, guys, that this particular girl does not know how much ginger costs. Of course, guys, even when they're not cooking, that is common sense, by the way, guys. Even when they are not cooking for 𝐴𝐕𝐿, they are cooking in their house. Are you telling me they used to do cooking videos for 𝐴𝐕𝐿 every day? I'm sure not. Of course not. So on the days that they are not shooting videos for 𝐴𝐕𝐿, are you telling me that this girl, Clarice, was not cooking for her family? She's got a husband and 2 kids. She probably was cooking for her family. So clearly, guys, she must have been going to the market to buy her own stuff for her own food, for her own family. Oh my God. So guys, 𝐷𝐿 is trying to mix people up. He is trying to mess people up, but it is not going to work. 𝐷𝐿, it is not working. It is very obvious, it is very evident that what Lynette meant is that they were the ones who are doing everything. Guys, you all watched that video where Lynette and the husband Charlo came out to explain why they fired Clarice. They said very clearly, they are the ones who are doing everything. They were the ones who are directing how the video was being done, how, how these people would do things, when they would start filming, how they would start filming. They are the ones who are doing the recipes. They are the ones who are bringing in the ingredients. They are the ones who are buying the ingredients. They are the ones who are doing everything. The work of this lady was just to cook. Oh yes, they said it. And so this guy coming out to pick on that point, that particular point of they didn't know how much ginger costs. I mean, you're just trying to blow up this thing and it's not gonna make sense. This reaction of yours is combo and you're coming out seeming very stupid, 𝐷𝐿. Oh my God. Hello everyone from all around the world. Thank you so very much for clicking on this video. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet already, and let me know down in the comment section. Now, JT is attacking Marwa just because Marwa made a statement, guys. Marwa is proud of Chalokush and Lynette, and Marwa is just saying, Marwa is just advising people. And guys, when you listen to this idiot JT speaking, you may think that he is actually saying the truth, but he is turning things around. Marwa did not mean this in a bad way. Marwa was giving advice. Marwa was saying that instead of people being so negative, people like JT, he did not mention the names, but he said that instead of people coming out to the internet to do things that are not so good, you can do something with your life on the internet, guys, without insulting people, without being bad mind. And he was just saying, guys, that imagine if uneducated people can run a successful channel, you know, through his students, then anybody and everybody can do it. He was just trying to motivate people, guys. He was just trying to make people know that they can do it. Anybody and everybody can do it. You don't have to be very educated to be able to run a successful YouTube channel. That is all Marwa was trying to do, guys. Nothing wrong. He was not trying to put anybody down. But you see, this JT has turned it around, that he was insulting Clarice and James. Oh, Marwa went to a very prestigious university in Kenya, and he did a very hard course, actuarial science, and yet he knows nothing. And so JT is saying that you know, education is very is overrated, you know, because Marwa is very educated, but yet he cannot be successful on YouTube. He is even trying to say, he is comparing Marwa's YouTube channel and saying that, oh, you have hit 600,000 subscribers, but yet you have very few views. Your views are not like the views of Clarice and James. Guys, first of all, like this video for me, please like this video and subscribe. Guys, let me tell you all, I have said this and I'm gonna say it again. You cannot compare two channels. This one of Marwa is a travel channel and this other one is a cooking channel. The audience is different. People act differently. Guys, it is all different. JT knows it, but he is coming out to lie to people of the audience, people who do not understand how this thing works. Now, Marwa has a very strong audience and Marwa knows what is ailing his channel. Marwa knows that if he starts to travel the world like he used to, he knows that his views are gonna pick up. Marwa had to take a break, guys. Marwa had a baby and Marwa decided to stay with his baby mama and the child, you know, until the child grows up a little bit. So he started doing other things. He started doing the horses and all this stuff. Guys, of course, that may affect the channel a little bit. And of course, other things that have affected this Marwa's channel very much is people like JT. Guys, people like JT have made Marwa's channel to stall. Oh, yes. And I want to call out to Chalokush and Lynette at this point. It is good to ignore naysayers. It is good to ignore jealous people. But when they go too far, please do what you have to do to protect your channels. Please, and please do it early enough. Before they take root. Before these naysayers take root and they mess up your channels. Because you guys have a lot of channels. I know you have a lot of other things that you're doing. However, your channels are equally important. You have worked so very hard to get where you are right now. Now, guys, JT cannot come out here and start comparing Marwa's channel to Clarice and James's channel. And guys, we have said this and I'm gonna say it again. This Clarice James channel was getting the views that it was getting because of the hype on the streets, because of the hula baloo, because of the drama. And we all also came and told you that channel, the views have started to drop. Oh yes, because the drama is reducing. Now the real lovers of that content are going to remain, which is okay, guys. We have no problem with Clarice and James. We wish them all the best, guys. However, the truth is the truth. They came out here, guys. We all have seen 𝐷𝐷𝐃 coming out here to compare Clarice's channel to AVL, which is okay, guys, because now these two channels are doing the same thing. You can compare these two. However, still, it is too early to judge. Remember, guys, I came out here and I said it. It is too early to judge this Clarice and James channel. Oh, yes. And it is also, guys, too early to judge this other channel that it has gone down. Guys, as a matter of fact, we again came and told you, after critically analyzing the two channels, we found out that AVL is still doing very, very well. So this thing of these people coming to lie to the world, oh, Clarice's channel, guys, is Clarice and James' channel the only channel that is doing good on this planet? Huh? When you hear 𝐷𝐷𝐃 talking, it is like they are the only people. Hey. And guys, you know, this idiot 𝐷𝐷𝐃 has come out to dare Marwa and to dare Marwa. He is telling Marwa that you have touched the wrong button. So now, guys, 𝐷𝐷𝐃 owns Clarice and James. What did I tell you all? They can own the channel, but these people are going to own them. Now, Clarice and James cannot say anything without consulting with 𝐷𝐃 and the crazy team. The disaster team, guys. Now, if they do anything or make any decision without consulting with these people, it is going to be crazy. It is going to be hell out here. I'm telling you all the truth. You can see how 𝐷𝐃 has come out, guns blazing. 𝐷𝐃 has come out. He is talking. He is, his eyes are almost popping out of their sockets. This guy has become crazy. Marwa, why are you talking about these people? Why are you talking about Clarice and James? Are you trying to grow your channel using their names? Can you imagine, guys? Talking about Marwa growing his channel using Clarice and James's name. Are you serious, 𝐷𝐃? They don't even share the same audience. I mean, of course, guys, I'm not saying that the people who are watching Marwa cannot watch AVL. Of course, we have been doing that ourselves. But I'm just saying the main people, like the majority, and also YouTube also recommends videos to particular audiences, different audiences depending on the niche. So guys, all I'm just trying to say is this guy is talking as though he owns Clarice and James. So now, even us who are talking about Clarice and James, we are making a big mistake. 𝐷𝐃 feels like finishing us because he wants to put them in his pocket, guys. And like they said, I heard him saying yesterday he is going back to Vipingo very soon. Guys, I'm telling you all, if there's nothing interesting in Vipingo, something that will benefit him, something that will put money in his pocket, and if some some subscriber who just wants to be used does not come through for him, to give him money to go to Vipingo, this guy will not go. Oh yes, he will only go if it is something to benefit him big time. He will not go. Are you going to help Clarice and James? For what? Guys, this guy has come out to tell on himself. This guy has come out to show his true colors so that you all can see what we have been talking about. This guy still feels like he is the only one. They are the only ones, the crazy gang. They are the only ones who should be around Clarice and James. They are the only ones who should own them. And that reminds me, guys. That reminds me. I saw a video where they were coaching Clarice and James on how to come and lie to the audience. How to come and counter Lynette and husband Charlo Kush. Because guys, remember, Lynette and husband came out here and they said their truth. So 𝐷𝐃 was not happy. Masubo was not happy. And they called them aside and they told them, you know what? You've got to go out there and talk. You have got to go out there and tell the world that it is A, B, C, D. Guys, if it is true, if something is true, why do you need to coach them? Why do you need to tell them, say this, say it like that? Because if you don't say it like this, people are not going to believe you. Remember, people have started to believe Lynette and Charlo. So you guys have to pull up your socks. You guys have to come out and say this. Guys, by doing that, that is telling them to lie because they are the ones who know the truth. You should tell them to come out and speak their truth. Guys, if I want to help somebody, I will just tell them, you know what? Come out and say your truth. Because the truth shall set you free. But if I come and tell somebody, you know what? They said that you are mean. So in order for you to counter them, come and say that they are the ones who are meaner because you guys, don't make them lie. Just let them say their truth. Guys, hey, I told you. We said it more than once, guys, that this crazy gang are the ones who are going to own these people. And so these guys have no control over their channel, guys. They have no control over their channel. I'm telling you, guys. These people are going to be behind the scenes all the time. But then the funny thing is this, guys. These people are not going to be active behind the scenes. They will only show up when there's something to eat from. Or when this couple, Clarice and James, need to make a very important decision. And this decision must favor these people. I don't know if I'm making sense. Oh my God. Guys, it is not like they're going to be there active helping them. No, they're going to, of course, they've already abandoned them. But every time that something will crop up, every time that something will come up, and they're seeing that, yes, we can use this to our advantage, we can leverage on this, they are going to be there. Particularly this one. Particularly this vulture, guys. Particularly this scavenger. He will not miss the opportunity. And so, guys, this shameless idiot who told the world less than a week ago that he will never ever react on Marwa again is back on reacting to Marwa and family full time. Yesterday, he was reacting on 𝐷𝐿 and her husband Pero. And 𝐷𝐿 is Marwa's sister. So you all can see, this is a liar, somebody who cannot keep his word, somebody who will only do things to his advantage. And when he made that statement that he is never going to come back and react on Marwa and family, he said it because he thought that this Vipingo drama is going to go on for a very long time. Oh yes, guys. To his dismay, Charlo Kush and Lynette decided to give him a blackout. They did not release episode 2, which this vulture was really waiting on. And now he is disappointed. So he has now decided to come back to the thing that he said he will not come back to. How pathetic, guys. How pathetic. Let us listen. Let us listen to him as he yaps. Hot air.
And this is how you can reason. Like that. Nimbaya, it's wrong.
Nimbaya.
I don't know. So your students who learned from your masterclass are out here doing all those oppressive jobs to other people, to other human beings, that you're coming out here to call uneducated. I don't know if Marwa, in his mind, he thought that will come out as a compliment. If I call Clarice and James uneducated, is a compliment that, despite that they were uneducated, they had a bigger channel. Is that how you can compliment someone? You can describe someone. That's kind of an insult.
Really? How is it an insult? It is to encourage them to tell. And guys, this is so hypocritical because even Gay-T, even Coco Mama, guys, that coconut mama, I had them telling these people that even though you're not educated, even though you haven't gone to school, you can make it. They were telling them that, guys. They were saying that to them. In fact, they were telling them, you just do what you have to do. Masubo even told them, even me when I started out here on the streets, I could not speak proper English, but with practice, I have made it. So don't worry, even if you haven't gone to school, guys, they were saying this thing of not going to school, this thing of not being educated. They were saying it. They were telling them, even if you don't know English. So, Why is it that he was not seeing that to be wrong at that particular time when it was them who were saying it? Why is it wrong now that Marwa has said it? 𝐷𝐿𝐻, why are you coming out so hypocritical? Do you think we are forgetting? We are like the internet. We never forget. My
So
God.
your students, Charlo and Lynette,
Hey,
they had the same mentality.
we are here for you.
When they approached Clarice and James, thinking that because these people never went to school, we can use them, we can do everything and everything. So to their surprise, those uneducated, they are running a very successful channel that started yesterday that is making 10 times views of MORAA with his 600,000 subscribers. But what's the point, Sex, of coming to this drama? You're looking for views, right? you want to get people talking about you. Guess what? Let's talk about this.
Guy who married, all they want to do is drama. So then it becomes that guy who Marwa gave a shout out, drama to free shout outs.
Guys, Marwa is talking about people like 𝐷𝐿𝐻. In fact, maybe he was even talking about 𝐷𝐿𝐻 in particular. Because, this guy 𝐷𝐿𝐻 was given a shout out by IAmMarwa. Imagine, guys. And he is talking about Marwa like this. He was given a shout out by IAmMarwa. 𝐷𝐿𝐻, if you were all that, why didn't you grow your channel like some of us without shout outs? You have been given a shout out by IAmMarwa. You went and you were given a shout out by Black Beauty TV. You contacted Black Beauty TV to give you a shout out. She said it herself out here on the streets. You are somebody who likes to dandia other people. You like to hop on other people, use other people. And then after you have used them, you discard them. Guys, you can see the kind of person this boy is. He used IAmMarwa. He went to IAmMarwa's villa. He got a shout out, guys. And now he is talking about Marwa like Marwa is very unsuccessful. Marwa, has nothing to offer. Marwa is nothing. Imagine, guys. If it were not for Marwa, 𝐷𝐿𝐻 would not have been known to the world. Yes, maybe he would have eventually gotten known to the world, but it would have taken time, guys. It would have taken time. When somebody places you on his platform where there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of people watching, and he says, guys, subscribe to this person, help this person grow, watch their videos, help them out. That is what Marwa did to this person. Yes, and he was eating in IAmMarwa's house and going to the toilet, defecating in Marwa's toilet. And he did not even know how to flush the toilet. Guys, this guy was used to going to the bushes. These are the kind of people who now they even know how to flush a toilet. They even know how to, dress well a little bit. They start becoming something else. Can you imagine? This shameless person. Marwa was just trying to say something nice. Something to encourage people, guys. Something to motivate people out there. And he was particularly saying, you cannot be so bad coming to my place. I give you a shout out. And then you go out there and just do negative content. Marwa was trying to help people. That is what Marwa was trying to do. But this guy, he's got to do content. Guys, please don't get me wrong. Yes, you can do content. I'm doing content. Oh, yes. But my thing is, why do you have to come and insult the person who helped you? And like I said the other time, when he is done completely with Lynette and when he is done completely with James and Clarice, he's going to be insulting them. He is going to be insulting them. He will make money off of them by negatively reacting on them, by smearing their names. You guys, wait and see. When he gets some other people that he can react on, whom he thinks will give him more views, he will not care. He will mess with these ones as he goes to the top. He thinks he's going to the top, guys. He doesn't know that as quickly as he's going up is as quickly he is going to come down. Oh yes, somebody let this idiot know. Let him know how the world works.
And now because your student somewhere there, Lynette and Charlo, they started a successful channel. You do not want to watch, to approach the real, to speak, to accept the reality that it's not because of what they were your student, they started a successful channel. That channel was successful because of the people who were working on that channel. The kind of aura they were giving out, the kind of energy, the kind of vibe they were giving on that channel. People would wake up every day to click on that channel, African Village Life, to go and watch Clarice and James, who you're describing as an educated. So do you at some point feel like your channel being bigger than that, like that and dead, is because of your own negligence and because of your own, I don't know, you're full of yourself, you think that because you're bigger, your channel is big, you'll be pulling.
You don't know. You just said you don't know, 𝐷𝐿. And yes, you don't know. You're very ignorant and you're very stupid. By the way, guys, he is saying that this AVL channel was very successful because of the things, or rather because of the aura these people were generating, the vibe. That of course, he's talking about Clarice and James, you know, that they are the ones, you know, their vibe, their aura, their nonsense. Guys, I mean, I understand and I know, and I've said this a million times, they were part of it, but they are not the only ones. Oh yes, this 𝐷𝐿 cannot come out here and speak as though these are the only people, They did it single-handedly. It is not possible. Guys, did you hear what Lynette said? That they are the ones who are doing everything, guys. They were directing her, they were buying the food, they were doing the recipes, they were helping her, guys, with everything. So her work was only to cook. So that means, guys, she was being directed. You know how you have a director on set? You know, you are supposed to start cooking at this time. You're supposed to stand at this angle. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to... Guys, it is a team. It is teamwork. And, you know, it is not like these people were just doing this at their own, you know, with their own minds. They were being directed on what to do. Guys, I am not going to sit here and say that Clarice and James did not participate in the growth of that channel AVL. However, I am not going to come and sit here and listen to this idiot trying to say that it is only them who made this channel be what it is. And guys, like I normally say, Clarice was made by AVL. Clarice was given experience by AVL. That which she is using right now, actually, both of them, her and the husband, that which they are using in their channel. The confidence to do this work, guys. It is not easy. You know, starting a channel today and being confident to do what you have to do. Most people, it takes some time. And now they have already been given this confidence. They have already been given this skill on how to go about things on set. All this came from AVL. And of course, better still, guys, it is like AVL gave Clarice and James a shout out. They made them known to the world. If they would have started this channel by themselves, chini ya maji, underwater, without people knowing, it would have taken a lot more time to grow. Guys, it is these people, Lynette and Charlo Kush, and their channel AVL that have made Clarice who she is. So 𝐷𝐿 coming out here to say, oh, it is these people, their aura, their what, that has made this channel be what it is a lie. And guys, something else. I want to ask 𝐷𝐿 a question. 𝐷𝐿, if that is the case, how come AVL is still thriving? How come right about now? Right now as we speak, AVL is still thriving. Oh yes, go and check on how it is doing. Those lies that you are coming out here to tell people, oh, the channel is going down, the channel is not doing well. I mean, we all know that you are lying. Did you see guests, a guest coming from the USA? Did you see them feeding these children? Did you see them going to the children's home? 𝐷𝐿, did you see that this channel is focused and they're doing their thing without drama? Did you see that? Oh my goodness. I know that 𝐷𝐿 is thoroughly embarrassed, thoroughly ashamed. He cannot even talk about that, guys. He thought that AVL is going to go down. And that is why he kept talking about it, thinking that that dirty mouth of his is going to do anything. He doesn't know that, you know, Lynette and Charlo Kush are very prayerful people, and they cancel those negativities immediately. 𝐷𝐿 comes with them out of his silly mouth. Guys, he is talking about Marwa's channel also, saying that Marwa, his channel is because of what Marwa has put out there, bad content, blah blah, shit. Guys, I am speaking here categorically and stating that it is gay tea. And people like him, people like Carrots, the Bungoma witch, people like Coco Mama, people like who else? People like who on trending, you know, that one who has hopped on to cooking, trying to show people combo African cooking stuff. Guys, which African eats with a fork and a knife? Ugali. What nonsense is this African cooking channel? Scam! Guys, that is for another video. I'm actually going to do a video about that. This is a scam. You're going to come out here and cheat people. That is not African thing. Do not even put the word African there. Ugali, fork, knife? Which ugali? Which traditional ugali people, African people eat ugali like that? Shameless creatures. Guys, all these people are liars, you know? And they are the ones who have messed up this channel of IAmMarwa. Shamelessly. Oh my goodness, guys. If you have not liked this video up to this moment, please give this video a big and massive thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, please. Please subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the bell notification, because that is the only way you will get notified whenever I drop a banger. Guys, let me know down in the comments section. What is wrong with this idiot? You know, coming out here to dare Marwa now, daring Marwa, telling Marwa you have touched the wrong button. What wrong button, gay tea? Even you are touching the wrong button. You talk about them, we come for you, stupid boy. You think you own the streets? We will have to put you in your rightful place. Guys, please like, subscribe, share, comment, and let us meet in the next. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay